Hi, this is Justin Thorne. Welcome to Monumental Words. This is my big audacious project. I have no idea if it's going to work. As you can see, I'm sat here in a onesie and my dressing gown, and probably a few more of my videos are going to feature me wearing equally disturbing outfits, and I'll look equally as messy because I'm writing a movie, and I thought I would turn that into a project, a Kickstarter project and a crowdsourcing project. I have the source material. I've a published short story that I think will make a good film, and I just read Save the Cat by Blake Snyder, which is an amazing book. It's the seminal how-to book on writing scripts, and I thought it'd be cool to show, as a companion to that book, how somebody actually takes the theory and the processes that are recommended in that book and turn it into an actual movie. So why do this using social media and using the internet to share my experiences? Well, I've been teaching marketing theory and digital marketing theory for about 10 years now to students, and I have shared endless acronyms, matrix processes and models and theories, and I found that cohort learning, that's lots of people that are studying this stuff together, sharing their experiences, showing how they apply that to their businesses and their own organizations, brings that theory to life and shows us how to use it. So I thought it would be kind of cool to take Blake's suggestions from Save the Cat to my own project. Now that means I'm going to have to share a lot of granular detail about my plot, my characters, the beats of the story, the frustrations I have with using Blake's process, and how I get to a final script. And yes, the big audacious goal is to turn my idea into a fully realized movie that we all see on the big screen. That would be awesome. But actually, if the script ends up being terrible and I can't sell it, no one wants to make it into a movie, we've still gone through the process. And I want it to be a community. I want people to share their ideas, their thoughts, rip apart my script. I'm going to be pitching ideas to you for scenes, for characters, how it all fits together. I want people to get involved. I want you to share your own experiences with not just Blake's theory, but anything you've read on producing a script and your own projects. That's the idea for the sort of crowdsourcing side of it. And obviously the Kickstarter project is to actually get this thing turned into a professional script. So I'm not going to try and raise millions of pounds or dollars to actually produce this movie. What I want to do is raise enough money to have this script finished and looked at by a professional script doctor. And hey, if we sell it and it becomes a movie, awesome, because that makes this a pretty awesome story, an incredible story, starting with the basic elements of producing a script. Now I thought, naively, that all you needed was a great idea, or at least an idea that I think is a great idea that will make a good film. And of course that's not true at all. The process of writing a script is quite detailed in terms of pacing a movie, breaking it into 4 acts, making sure that there's a coherent plot, that it all fits together, that the characters are believable, that the dialogue is believable. And I kind of want to share that with you guys. So whilst my big audacious goal is to write a script that sells and is turned into a movie, actually the basis of this project is the process of writing a script, applying the approach recommended by Blake in his amazing book Save the Cat. But I want it to become bigger than that. I want it to be a shared process. It's not all about my movie. I don't know if my movie is ever going to see the light of day or if I can sell it. But what I can do is share how I've applied the process every step of the way. And if this becomes a log of selling a film, awesome, but actually it's a companion and a case study of how to turn an idea into a final script. But what I don't want to do is share the writing credit with anybody. This is my idea. I am turning my story into a movie, but I want to share elements of the film and elements of the script and have you guys critique it, and if something isn't working, tell me it doesn't work and why you don't think it works, and I can go away and try and resolve those issues. And what we will have shared through this whole journey is turning that idea, that basic theme, into a finished script, which I hope is cool with you guys. Cheers. So I thought I'd just talk about what stage I'm at right now. Now what I've done, probably the same as a lot of amateur script writers or first-time script writers, is I ploughed into writing the script. I was so excited about bringing my characters to life and visualizing the scenes. I learned how to write a script in terms of the basic format for scripts. Off I went 60 pages into a 110-page movie script. Now, your average movie is about 110 pages long, unless you're Peter Jackson, in which case it's 2 or 3 times the length. And each page on a script represents 1 minute of screen time. So I'm about 60 pages in, so I've written the first hour of the script already. And then I threw a spanner in the works by reading Blake's book. And of course the first thing he said is, whoa, don't start writing your script yet. There's some stages to go through before you even get there. So I'm kind of starting again. I know where the movie wants to go. Now the source material is based on my short story Monumental Words from my book, In the Shadows. Now, I'm not trying to sell the book. I don't care if you don't buy my book. It'd be great if you did, but don't worry about that, because I'm going to share the story on the website and you'll find it under source material. So by all means read the story. That is the nucleus for the script. So I'm a published writer of fiction. Doesn't mean I can write a script, and I've got a lot to learn. I've already seen that. But I'm really excited. The first thing I'm going to do, as per Blake's recommendations, is produce a movie board or a storyboard, which breaks up the movie into 4 acts, and for each scene I'm going to have an index card which talks about the characters in each scene, the conflict that they face, and something called plus and minus, which is something good that happens to them and something bad that happens to them. And in theory, each scene should feature something good and something bad for a character in that scene, and there should be conflict. And of course, that allows me to move around the scenes, and there should be an image with this video that shows my board where I'm starting.